You are listening to Salty's Fight Talk, hosted by the big, sexy, stay frosty fight fans.
Justyn Martinez, welcome to Salty Fight Talk, man. Have you back for the second time. We're going to get to hear your story a little bit today. I know last week you got to hang out with my dad for a minute. We had some technical issues. So today you're going to talk with me. My premise of the show is to see who you are as a fighter, a little bit outside of the fighter. Hear your story. So I know you're a girl dad. I'm a girl dad, and I'm excited to hear about it. I've got to see you in person. You are definitely a fired up fighter. It's awesome to watch you go. So let me hear a little bit about you, how you got into fighting, what started your career in it, and then we'll kind of go down a few different paths here.
Well, shoot, I grew up wrestling, moved to Kansas from Florida in about middle seventh grade, and ended up wrestling for Goddard High School out here, which they've been top in the country for a while now. Uh, then after high school, ended up doing the Army thing and started to get out fighting, something I always wanted to do. So did a little bit of amateur MMA, just got my feet wet, see how I liked it, gave it a try, and then took a couple years off after getting divorced. And Chancey Wilson ends up calling me out as I'm just hanging out over at 316 Dave Rickles' gym for bare knuckle when he was number 5. I think at that time I had 5 amateur MMA fights and a bunch of high school wrestling. That's about it. And yeah, asked Caveman, and he was like, dude, it'd be a good scrap. So started blowing Shook's phone up and everyone else, like, hey, I know you don't know who the fuck I am, but Chancey wants to fight me in Wichita, and Dave said it'll be a good fight, so send it. And they sent that contract, and the rest has been just running with it, man. Uh, yeah, did not think I'd be here, but I'm not complaining.
Absolutely, yeah. You were on some of the first cards for bare knuckle fighting, correct? On that, you were kind of in that first round of dudes to come through. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You get called out, come in. I actually got to see you live in Albuquerque a couple months back. I saw you come out. You had the pink shorts on. It was pretty incredible to see you come out, and you just came out with fire. And we were all sitting there, we're like, my dad immediately was like, "That guy's got to get on the show. We got to have this guy on the show."
Yes, I appreciate
you resonated a lot with me. I like that you bring your daughter into a lot of it. You talk about how you're a girl dad, and I am too. So it's really cool, kind of connect on that aspect. So you talked about how you grew up. You were one of the you did wrestling growing up. So I did a little bit of that, but I was a bigger kid growing up, so I always had to fight the kids that were twice my size. So never was fun for me. But what kind of, I ask all the fighters this. What, you started in MMA, you started in wrestling. What's like, holy shit, you know what? Bare knuckle. I know you get called out, but like bare knuckle, that's where I'm going, man. I just want to just go swing hands. Where does that come in? Where did you kind of feel like that was going to be the next step?
I don't know. It's almost, I've always chased that thrill, love the rush. You know what I mean? It started getting to the point where amateur A, it just didn't feel the same, you know? I don't know how else to explain it. Bare knuckles, these 5 2-minute rounds, no gloves on, is like you're getting in a fucking firefight, and you better be thinking because someone's going to sleep. It's just live. It's intense, and we're girl dads. So at the end of the day, we got a standard to set. I can't have no fucking bums trying to play stepdad.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that comment. Yeah, I mean, nobody's going to come in and be like, oh, well, anytime your daughter says, I'm going to go get daddy, everybody knows who dad is. And
we'll give you,
you better start
we'll give you a
running.
we'll give you a little story about that one. We got this dude in town. I don't know. My daughter, I pick her up and she's like, hey, mom has a new crush and I don't like him. Okay, well, why don't you like this dude? And because, I don't know, me and her are tight. And starts talking a little bit. Turns out he might be playing a little too rough. I messaged the guy. He's in his mid 30s. And so he's a mid 30-year-old man working at fucking Target, trying to take out a single mom with 2 different baby daddies, and he has no kids in his mid 30s. Like, dude, who the fuck? So yeah, we gotta. Every time I fight, I'm putting on a show because I got these fucking bums trying to. Ooh, I don't even know what. Teach my daughter how to bag fucking groceries or something.
Yeah, no one's raising my fucking kid working at Target. That is not happening. So,
Yeah, no, we're
um,
fucking setting some standards.
yeah, that's a set standard. So, I mean, if I ever were to go down that road and my kid comes to me and says, "Hey, my new stepdad works at Publix," I would go to
And
Publix and beat his ass just right there to end that real
just
quick. So,
like you're not
best of luck.
yeah. So that's it's all the fun. We're freaking tight and just we're gonna keep running with it because right now she's loving the fight stuff. Honestly, if she was like, "Hey, I'm tired of seeing you fucking stitched up," then we'll probably hang it up. But it's all a good time, and now we get to go to Hollywood and get a free trip to go see some family in Florida. So, fuck
There you
it.
go, man. Yes, you got. I've actually my daughter's 2.5 years old, and I've been letting her watch bare knuckle with me. Probably not the smartest thing, because she's learned
Man,
how to throw some left and right hooks, and she throws them
yeah.
hard. But she's been watching UFC, bare knuckle, everything with me. But
Yeah.
she likes it. She sits there and enjoys it, which is awesome as a dad.
Yeah, that's
But
my thing. We'll watch it on TV all day long. We'll watch it on
yep.
like she's like, I'm ready to come watch. Or she'll come to face offs and all that, but I'm like, you are not coming to watch this right now. Like, fuck no, she won't see it live, but oh yeah, we'll watch it on TV all day.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't. I uh I don't know how I'd feel if I got knocked out in front or severely hurt, but that's where it comes in. That's where your training pays off. You're
Oh
doing it for
yeah,
her. You're doing
it's
it for the
all
people around
fucking
you.
part of it.
Yep, it's all part of it. So, but you do have a fight coming up. You are fighting Rambo Russo. Yeah, this it's on the 12th. It's coming up.
Oh yeah, real quick.
Yeah, that's actually going to be a really good fight. I'm excited about that. Or how you feeling about that fight?
I feel great, man. I couldn't have asked for a better matchup, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Just at the end of the day, the dude likes to fucking throw. He likes to throw. He's coming from 35 down to 25. He was ranked at 35. So we're gonna see how this he does with this weight cut. And we saw what happened on his debut with Lowry and when he weighed in at 28. Because I was at the Hard Rock for that fight, and I mean, it's gonna be a fucking show. Someone's gonna be a highlight reel the next morning. Yeah, it should be that dog fight I fucking want because Prince out in Cali didn't do it for me, and Zay's a tough dude, but I want to see what Rambo's about with all this fucking talking.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you were pretty much on the attack with the Zay fight the whole time. That was a fun fight to watch you though. We gained you gained some new fans sitting there. We didn't know who you were from anything. We're sitting there, and my dad's there, little brother's there. We fly out from Atlanta to Albuquerque. We hadn't seen people in 4 days. Interesting place Albuquerque is.
I love it out there,
Do
man.
you?
It is. It's a cool spot. The food's good.
Yeah,
Can't really
no, the food
complain.
was great. It was a cool spot. I was a little weirded out that you could walk around in the middle of the road in the middle of the on a Saturday and not see a human being. Thought that was a
Oh
little
yeah,
strange, but
it is.
that was crazy.
Yeah, I thought
But I
Kansas was
come from
Wild
Atlanta,
West.
so I'm used to you get run over by 1,000 people if you walked out into the street there. So,
Oh yeah,
but
it's not happening.
no, but yeah, we got to see you. We watched you come out. I was like, oh, we didn't even know your name yet. We were like, man, he's got pink shorts on. He's definitely taking it. He's got
Yeah.
pink shorts on. There's no way.
Oh yeah. Let me come
Um,
out and whoop some ass in some bright pink
hell yeah,
shorts.
dude. It was. I was like, and we were all sitting there watching. I was like, when you got it, I was like, nah, we all knew pink shorts takes the win every single time.
Hell
After that,
yeah.
we all kind of started following you and your journey, and we're definitely excited to see you fight next week. That's going to be a really cool fight. And you do, like I said, that's two dogs out there fighting each other, so it will be a
Uh,
dog fight. It's going to be
it's
awesome.
gonna be a good fucking time. We're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see how he handles this cut because I got a quick little shout out. Kansas Cattle Company sponsored me for this fight, so it's like they've been hooking me up with. You're down in Atlanta. You guys probably like your steaks as much as we do up here, but yeah. So I haven't had to worry about that side of it. It's all been stress free, farm pasture raised beef. I have not felt this good in a fucking camp in a long time. So
That's a
yeah,
dream sponsor
next
right
week.
there, dude.
Oh yeah,
Anything beef wise, hell yeah. So
Yeah, if you're
you're
giving
cutting
quality.
good. I mean, you what do you naturally normally sit around when you're just outside of the fighting?
That's what me and some buddies were talking about. It's like I haven't been outside of fighting in
So
because it's like
long.
when Chansey called me out, I guess 2, 3 years ago at this point, I was heavy into the powerlifting side, getting ready to go crush some state records and all that fun stuff, doing that. Chansey called me out. I wasn't going to pass it up. So my first cut to 25 was from like 60. Uh, yeah, I
Yeah.
was I was getting winded walking up a flight of stairs, but I was fucking strong.
Yeah.
But now it's like, shoot, I'll get up like 40, 45. The past 2 weeks, I might have been up to 40 at the high end, but my weight's fluctuating so hard right now. I've got days where I wake up six over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're not seeing anything higher than 15 over right now, and we're staying hydrated. And so I cannot complain right now, man.
Perfect, man. So, I mean, yeah, it hadn't been that long ago since you fought. So, did you
Yeah.
take a break, or did you just go right back into camp, start getting ready for the next one?
From Prince to Zeta, the next one. Fortunately, Cody Bittler, one of our coaches over here at 316, is God bless that man. But he's like, yeah, dude, you need to take a week and like don't come in here like chill the fuck out. Let like you might feel good, but yeah, I took what a week off between each one, let my nervous system kind of get that reset and recover, and then we're right back at it. I mean, even if I gotta be my hands for a little bit because they're sore, I'm still running or in the weight room or staying active. I can't sit around and be too bored.
Absolutely. No, I mean, every fighter I ever talked to, it's like they don't, it's like, I don't know if you've ever seen Talladega Nights, but Ricky Bobby's getting interviewed there at the end and his arms keep coming up, lifting up. He's like, I just don't know what to do with my hands. I'm so excited right
Oh, it's
now. I mean, that's how I feel like you
exactly
guys
how
are.
it
Y'all
is.
don't know what you lose or you win, you lose, whatever it is, and you're right back at it.
Mhm.
You're like, all right, I'm going to call this guy out two
Yeah,
days
like
later. I'm willing to
what
fight
do
in
I
three
do?
weeks. I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Nonstop. Oh yeah, and I mean, shoot, it's a damn fun way to pay some bills. So fuck it.
Yeah, yeah, it is it's an interesting way to get the bills paid. I mean, for sure, absolutely. So, in your fighting career, I mean, I love to ask this question. I've gotten some really cool answers out of some guys. I have guys go anywhere range from telling me when I'm like, what is it that you're in game in this? And not an end game, but what you do it, of course, for your family. But is there anything that you're doing this for? Where do you want to see yourself in the next 6 years? Is maybe you are the guy, the public figure. How will you take your fighting career and kind of put it towards something else as well? Something that you can kind of build up for future generations, young kids, things like that. I've gotten some really cool answers out of guys. I like to kind of hear everybody's way. What do you want to do? What's your end game with this fight world, with the BKFC, wherever it takes you?
Ideally, I keep cracking at this. Shoot, at the end of the day, I go knock Rambo out. That puts me at 3-3. Ridges at third in the rankings at 3-3. So I should see that top five and go take a run for that fucking belt. And at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I'm never gonna fully step away from it. Fortunately, Storm hired me on as a manager, so I'm also starting to do that side. I got a dude out in Colorado Springs making his pro bare knuckle debut July 26th. So 2 weeks after I get back from Miami, going to Colorado to watch another dude stomp some ass. Uh,
Hell yeah.
but yeah, I'm honestly, I was talking to Sean. When I'm done, I'll be refing. I will very much stay involved. Ideally, coaching the young kids turning 18 coming in now, because shoot, 5 years from now, this sport's going to be beyond mainstream. I'd be surprised if MMA was rocking gloves still in a few years. Uh,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
yeah, it's a completely different game. And fortunately, I've had what, like 8 fights within the promotion so far. So I feel like I got some knowledge to spread at this point.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's awesome to some of guys we deal with. You you hear all types of stuff, but they're like, I'm never gonna leave because BKFC is
Yeah.
such a cool industry. It's such a cool
Hey,
world in the combat sports. Completely different
oh
than
yeah,
anything
it's
else.
completely.
So yeah, it's really the I say this a lot. Like, what's the coolest thing about it to me is they kind of let guys who just have this background, whether it be amateur boxing, amateur MMA, they're like, hey man, just come over here, we'll feed you a couple fights, see how you do. And then there's guys that excel so quickly in that because like MMA guys, you know, they sucked at the jujitsu with the kicking. I get so many guys be like, dude, I stopped MMA. I was tired of getting fucking kicked in the leg. Like that shit sucks. I'd rather be punched in the face than have somebody kick the shit out of my leg over and over again. But it gives guys that are really good fighters, really good just hand-to-hand combat guys, and it gives them a platform. And I think the BKFC does a really good job about giving them that platform. It could be some. I mean, you see it all the time. You see that fight that you don't know who the hell that guy is. The Utah fight, one of the operations guys was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fight. Comes in, knocks the dude out, and what was it, 20 seconds, something like that. Like that's insane and cool and is fun for a fan to watch.
Oh yeah, then it's given, I don't know, I guess all us misfits out there an outlet. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to do crazy shit. We might as well give them something to funnel it
Pay
into.
him,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
pay him for it.
Yeah. So,
Was that Big Ben Rothwell? He said, I would, if I couldn't do this and be paid for this, I'd probably be killing people on the street with my hands. So it's a good thing the BKFC is giving me an outlet to
like,
get into. Paid.
A bunch of people chasing that rush, and I feel like it's doing a lot more than just putting some extra money in people's pockets at this point, as far as what it's doing for everyone. So yeah, I'm super pumped to see where it all ends up.
I mean, to claims, I mean, we know it's the fastest growing combat sport. Everybody I show, and the part of my show really too is like, you know, I always tell people, we'll talk about your fight. I want to hear about your fight because it's coming up and it's a big one. It's going to be a really good one to watch. But those guys that nobody knows who the hell they are, I want to start building them a fan base. Hey, I can hear who this guy is more on a personal level. What he does in his free time, who he is. You know, a lot of people don't know who the hell athletes are. They don't know who people are. So they're always going to go off the big mainstream ESPN name that they see after a fight, and they're going to pick it like that. See a lot of Charles Oliveira fans disappear this weekend. I saw a lot of people switch real quick. So it's shit like that. I'd rather people have a fan no matter what. It's not just who's winning.
It's definitely, unfortunately, it's just how it goes, I guess. It's like,
I know.
They're winning, and and then shoot, you start winning too much, then people don't like you for winning too much.
Yeah, for winning too much, or knocking out the their favorite guy. Well, then they become a fan of you. The fight world's crazy.
Yeah, my thing is, you're gonna be a villain to somebody. You might as well be doing what the fuck you want while you do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's interesting. I've watched all types of aspects from boxing, MMA, and you just see that there's not a huge following of guys who are coming up. They're just going for the dude because he's got the fucking followers. He's got the this and that. I've watched those guys get fucking pummeled into a dirt by a nobody many a times. So a lot of that shit doesn't mean anything to me. And there wasn't really a podcast for a lot of fighters, whether that be amateur MMA and things of that nature. So I like getting to talk to you guys, getting to know who you guys are. I get to meet a lot of you guys at the fights. I didn't get to meet you personally, but we're here now, and next time we see you fight, we'll be there repping your shit. You'll hear us screaming. We're probably the loudest people in Albuquerque. Everybody was staring at us like.
I love the booze in Albuquerque.
Maybe we can. If my wife doesn't give birth to our second daughter soon, we might be able to sneak on down to Hollywood maybe and get a fight in. So definitely needing a live one.
Have a Florida baby, you'll be all right. Have a baby in Hollywood. Fuck it.
Well, hey, buddy, I appreciate you taking the time today, talking to me, hearing a little bit about who you are. You got a fight coming up. That's going to be in Hollywood, Florida. That is July 12th. That is, I don't know what number it is. I feel like there's been 15 of them in the last month. But you will be fighting Rambo Russo and Justyn Martinez, guys. He's not one to fall asleep on. He will come out swinging out the gate, and he is definitely full of energy to watch. Justin, anything you want to say to the fans, to the sponsors, anybody out there?
Everyone on the sponsorship side, thank you guys. Thank you guys so fucking much. I still got tickets for everyone still trying to get them last minute. Let me know. I'll be in town on Tuesday. Thank you. If there's any vets out in the Hollywood area, hit me up and get some of you guys some tickets too. But that's about it, man.
You are listening to Salty's Fight Talk, hosted by the Big Sexy. Stay frosty, fight fans.